What's up, YouTube Nation? This is the TKO Boxing Digest coming to you live. My name is Lamar, aka the Black Abe Sanchez, my partner in crime.
Hey, my name is D, aka the Black Al Bernstein, man. Shout out to Al Bernstein, man.
Yeah, no doubt. Shout out Al Bernstein. Shout out my man Abe Sanchez. Keep getting that boy Triple G in the top condition and keep knocking fools out. We're going to jump into a video today about one of our favorite boxers, up and coming. He's making a name for himself.
That's all it takes.
One time.
That's all it takes.
Keith Thurman.
Keith Thurman, man. Undefeated, man. Great welterweight prospect coming up, man.
Yeah, without a doubt, man. I mean, sky's the limit. He just needs an opportunity right now. So we're just going to kind of, discuss the options that's available to him. He does have an up-and-coming fight against a guy by the name of Bunda.
Bundu. He's the European champion, which means that he's never fought anybody good. He's 39 years old and undefeated, which means he's never fought anybody good.
Oh, my goodness.
He's never left Europe, which means he's never fought anybody good.
Okay.
So
very untested.
Very untested. So, I haven't seen one video on this guy, and I can tell you right now it's going to be an early night, man.
Early night?
Early night, man.
And if it's not, it's going to be it's going to be a bad look for Thurman.
A bad look for Thurman, man. This dude does not deserve to be in the same ring as Thurman.
Absolutely not. Why at this point in Thurman's career is he fighting guys like this, man?
Because he's so dangerous, and Uncle Al's got like this. I can see him having like a big old bulletin board of all these fighters in this web, and he just planned this thing out like a 5-year plan for these guys and how they just gonna intertwine with each other, man. And I'm not like with Keith, man. Like I think he wants to get in there, man, but I just don't see him fighting anybody good for a while.
Yeah, I mean, Triple G is Triple G, Rigo. They're definitely avoided fighters. They're fear fighters. People are avoiding the contract,
not signing them at all.
And I feel like Thurman would be in the top, 3 to 5, as far as avoided fighters right now.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you, man. Like welterweights, nobody really want to see him in welterweight, man.
The risk versus reward.
Yeah, you don't hear Kell Brook, brother. You ain't heard Kell Brook said his name.
Kell Brook.
Kell Brook. Then when Thurman, did he even mention Thurman name as a contender?
I don't think so.
He called Khan out. He said he fought Marquez, but nobody ever mentioned Brooks. Yeah, I mean, mentioned Thurman name, man.
Man, Thurman. I mean, he's kind of like a X factor in the division, man. He has power. He has decent boxing skills. Whenever he gets in the ring, he continues to grow and get better.
Yeah, every fight he shows you something different.
He goes to the body. He got that nice left hook. He got a right hand.
He got both hands. Yeah.
In fights, I pointed out to my partner that I noticed that he has kind of been buzzed. So his chin is still a question mark in my mind. I'm watching it closely, but he's passed all his tests with flying colors, man. In that fight against the fighter that was supposed to fight Bradley, Chavez
got him the third, fourth round. Had him kind of
Chavez definitely came in with a good game plan, and he tested Thurman. And Thurman had to get on his back foot and start the box. Yeah. And he made adjustments in the ring, which showed me a lot.
Yeah, he has a lot of maturity to be his age as a boxer.
Great trainer.
Great trainer, you know what I mean? So I think that, like, with me, I'm going to kind of give him a non-traditional stand. Instead of taking on these mandatories, why doesn't he go up and wait for one fight?
Great recommendation.
Why doesn't he go up for one fight, knock out a Charlo brother? Knock out Andrade. Knock out one of the boys. You know what I mean? Get him an alphabet belt, and that way he have more negotiation at the table. I'm not saying he got his campaign at 154, but at least that way he gets a fight. Or dare to be great and fight on Jermaine Bad Intentions Taylor, man.
Whoa, he gonna pull a Broner or a Shane Mosley and jump to the divisions?
Normally, okay, I'm gonna drop some rules for you, man. We're gonna drop some jewels. I got the Black Al Bernstein rules of boxing. Okay. One of my first rules I'm gonna drop that you can never move up 2 weight classes and fight a legitimate opponent without being an all-time great.
Okay.
I mean, I say Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer, or you have to be a pound-for-pound person. Okay. So with that being said, like for instance, Broner did jump to 2 weights. And he did win a title, but he did not fight the top dude in the
Definitely picked the softest
He picked the toughest opponent. Same thing, I'm worried. That's the reason I'm worried about Mikey Garcia jumping to 140. That's a big difference for him, man. I'm really curious to see how they're going to match him up.
Man, I would like to see how he responds at that high weight, man.
But so, and
Crawford also is going up too, man.
Yeah, but he's only 135, though. He campaigned at 135 for a while, so it's a more natural transition. Okay. But with Thurman, I think he can be a vulnerable opponent in Taylor, win the 160 belt, get you a little clout, and go back down. There's no shame in doing that.
Man, Taylor, you know what? He did beat a guy that was kind of long in the tooth, you know, in Solomon. But at the same time, Solomon's in my. I believe I chose Solomon.
Yeah, I
to
chose
win
Solomon too,
yeah,
but at the same time, though, man, I think Thurman's quick enough.
It's quick enough.
Quick enough. He's that jab might frustrate him because
that jab is pretty nice, man.
The jab's pretty.
And Taylor was definitely shooting that right hand.
Shooting that right hand, and he does still have decent power to still put him damage. But at this time,
he's the softest 160.
That's what I'm saying. At this time, that'll be a good fight, and he get a weight belt, and you know, as he grow up, he can say, "I was a 2 or maybe possibly division and go back to 154 champ."
Yeah, and I mean, worst case scenario, he does lose the fight.
Yeah.
You know, he can still come back down to 147 to wreak havoc.
He can fight K9. You forgot K9's a champion.
K9 is a champion.
Yeah, K9 upset at Carlos Molina. He's a champion. So that'd be a good fight for him. K9 at 154 him.
That's a great fight.
That's a great.
That fight should be made.
That fight should. There's no.
They're both. Their popularity is subpar, man. So
subpar. That fight. Yeah, that fight should be made. Like there's unlike. I understand. I respect Thurman for the way he believes and the way he wanted to do his career. He believed in the old school, like the B-Hop. Yeah, you know what I mean? You get your belt, and you kingpin there. You rule that division. You clean everybody out. Undefeated champ, but that's not how boxing works no more. Al Heyman destroyed the undisputed champions, man.
Yeah, because champions aren't fighting champions anymore.
Because Al Heyman's like, you know what? I'd rather have 4 people with 4 belts, 4 licensing fees, 4 different title fights, than have one guy with all 4 belts. It doesn't make any financial sense to him.
Yeah. And I mean, in a business sense, it's better to spread that that wealth over 4 people versus 1.
Yeah, that's how it is. So you know what I mean. So you can't, in a business sense, you can't be wrong with that. But you know, it hurts people like Thurman who wants the opportunity to show, hey, I don't just want to be. I don't want to be A man. I want to be D man.
Yeah, I mean, he's still an interim champ, man.
He is an interim WBA champ, but you know, he wants to be D man. You know what I mean?
He wants to be the man.
He's not like some people who beats their chest up like Danny Jacobs. I'm a regular champion. Like that means something.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't respect that.
I don't respect it neither. You got another grown man who has a belt over you, and you call yourself a champ. But anyway, that's how I look at it. I think K9 would be a good matchup for him. One of the Charlo brothers, probably Jamel. Jamel to me has a little more refined skills. Boo Boo would be a good opportunity for him.
I respect that.
Jermaine Taylor.
How does it fare against your boy Canelo?
The great Canelo. I think that based on what Canelo's fought, I think Canelo gets him, man.
Gets him. Oh, I'm not surprised for some odd reason.
I think it's gonna be a tough fight, man. But Canelo's been with a lot of guys, a lot more experience than him, man. Canelo can take a punch, man. So it'll be a good fight, man.
It will be a good fight, man.
And I'm not gonna say he's gonna touch him up, man, because
it's a great fight in my opinion.
Speed, speed, power wise, Keith Thurman got it, man. His speed power ratio is crazy, man.
Yeah, he's underrated.
Like that's what I'm saying. He's so fast, you don't realize he kind of like the Roy Jones effect, where they're so fast you don't think they hit the hard.
Let's not put him on that pedestal.
No, I mean kind of like not like he's not Roy Jones, but he still has decent speed power.
Okay.
It's not lazy. It's not like Buzz Lightyear like Roy. It's not. Yeah, it's not like freakish. Yeah, it's not like freakishly good, but it's decent.
It's decent. Yeah, I mean, hopefully next year he can have a breakout year and get some of these other champs or at least top 5 contenders into the ring, man.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
I wouldn't mind seeing him against Porter, man. Porter has nothing to lose. Porter
he's coming off a loss.
He's coming off a loss. I think that okay, I was not going to do that. 147. Somebody he can do. But I don't think the dude would ever sign it. It'd be a mess. Now, it won't really show him. I would say Berto, but it won't really show him anything. Him knocking out Berto.
Yeah, I mean, they're both under Al Heyman, so
147
it could be made.
The best fight at 147 to me that's realistic is Guerrero.
That would be a great fight.
And
Guerrero had an opportunity to fight.
He did. Guerrero turned it down.
Yeah, he didn't want no part of that.
It was all money because he didn't realize the guy he fought was so hard. And the way a lot of times Floyd Mayweather contracts work is, once you make X amount of dollars, you get $1 million contract right behind there.
Okay.
So he's gonna take a soft opponent, then eventually go back to Guerrero.
Okay. Because you know what? Another opponent that's under the radar right now. He's taking a couple losses back to back. My man, Vicious Victor Ortiz, man. I think he may take that matchup. What you think?
He
and
will.
You know what?
He doesn't.
That matchup got Ortiz a fight with Khan. So maybe you have to be the name fighter, you know, even if he's long in the tooth, man.
I know, man. Just
you think Victor Ortiz will sign that contract?
No.
No?
No. Why would he, man? He's got knocked out by Colossal. What's gonna happen, man? Like he will
know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but what like he's not gonna gain anything, man. He's not gonna gain any more fans. That'll be an awful fight, man.
Yeah, and we know Berto, man. Berto feels like his last win.
Yeah, he's back. He's back to get his belts, man.
Yeah, Berto, man, is one punch away
from being
a vegetable, man.
Yeah, like, no, please stop, Berto.
Yeah, so, you know, that's our thoughts, man. You know, anything else you got want to share?
Nah, man, I just want to say, you know, Keith Thurman, I think he's a good fighter. You need to kind of, you know, get yourself more commercialized, you know, cut off the ponytail. Get you a nice
PR rep.
Get your little PR rep. Get your nice little crop haircut like the DeBarge boys. Remember the DeBarge?
Come on, man.
Give him a little DeBarge boy haircut. Wear him nice little suits, little PR. I think he'd be all right, man.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Maybe add a ring entrance. You know, man. Bring in one of these hip hop cats, man. Seems like that's the movement, the culture, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Get Plies or somebody like that.
Hey man, you out of Florida, man.
Yeah.
Rick Ross, I'm sure maybe.
Nah, Ross ain't gonna.
I don't want to be associated with him.
Trick Daddy, he can get Trick Daddy.
Damn.
He can bring Trick Daddy back.
Hey man,
TWD.
Yeah, potentially, man. But he needs to definitely bring some more attention to himself. You know, I mean, in this sport of boxing, it's all about the politics.
What you've done lately, not what you've done on your whole aggressment, what you've done lately. So.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, your boxing resume only gets you so far. He does have that undefeated record, and undefeated fighters nowadays, you know, they're at the top of the pack. Yeah, for sure. So
one quick thing, you need to be friends with Adrian Broner. If he get friends with Adrian Broner, they'll put him on the top, man. I think.
You know what? He does need to be associated.
Yeah,
with
that's what I'm saying.
More popular fighters.
Yeah, if he gets associated with somebody like that, popular fighter, don't listen to anything he say because he's crazy.
Oh man!
But just be around him where the cameras can see, hey, you're out and about, man.
Yeah, but we're definitely behind Keith Thurman. We feel like he's a great prospect. He's not a contender anymore, in our opinion.
Nah.
He's one step away from being the champion. He just needs that opportunity, man. Yeah. So Al Heyman, he needs to bust in Al Heyman's office and demand a big fight.
Al Heyman, man, he might be a hologram, man. You going
man? Hold on, man. I told you about this a couple weeks ago. I'm feeling like Al Heyman. This is a video we're gonna be dropping real soon. It's Cutting Edge. Al Heyman. The business. You know what I'm saying? Al Heyman, not the person.
The Black Al Sanchez. He thought about it. He's the brainchild of this conspiracy that's going on in boxing, man.
Man, Al Heyman doesn't exist, man. Al Heyman died in the 80s with
Marvin Gaye.
With Marvin Gaye, man. This guy is basically just incorporated, you know, INC.
That's it.
Man. Al Heyman, INC.
That's all he is. Man.
I mean, Al Heyman, let's just talk about it for just a brief moment. Al Heyman, you don't see any interviews from this guy. He's rarely, if ever, been a picture or a photo taken of this guy.
It's been like 10 years ago, too, man.
10 years ago, you never see him at any other fights. I mean, he's basically like, you know, a recluse that nobody has seen. I was watching an interview from Bob Arum, and they were like, were you willing to work with Al Heyman? And Bob Arum said, man, who is, like, you know, I haven't spoke to Al Heyman in many years. Does he even still exist? You know what I'm saying? Like, so for another boxing promoter, one of the biggest promoter out there, to not even
have a relationship with you,
not even on a radar, you know what I'm saying? But you're making all of these moves. If anything, there was a conspiracy that came out where someone else on YouTube mentioned that Al Heyman is a creation of Floyd Mayweather and Floyd Mayweather's advisor, Sam Cooke. Is his name Sam Cooke? You know, with the twin brothers.
Oh, I know you're talking about. I know you're talking about the Watsons.
Yeah. Sam Watson.
The Watsons.
Okay. And they basically
Sam Cooke, man.
Shout out to Sam Cooke, man.
R.I.P.
My favorites, man. R.I.P. One of the best to ever do it. Ever do it, man. So that's just my opinion. It's a conspiracy. I want to bring another video, kind of go more in depth. I'm gonna keep doing my research. I want to expose this conspiracy for the truth. We need to know who the hell is Al Heyman, man.
This dude got like trances on people to the point that if you don't mention your name, your career is over with.
Yeah, absolutely. Like if a fighter doesn't basically you suck his balls, man, you know, you're basically
you done, man. Like, you got to do what he tell you to do, man.
This guy is
like these are grown men who can knock out other grown men, but scared to say who they want to fight without offending Al Heyman.
Without offending Al Heyman, man. Al Heyman makes all my decisions. Danny Garcia is the worst, man.
Al Heyman makes. I can only fight who Al Heyman.
I'm only a fighter. Who do you want to fight, Danny Garcia?
I don't want to fight anybody unless Al Heyman said I got to.
Yeah, I'm just a fighter. I don't. Do you want to fight Matisse? If Al Heyman wants me to, you want to fight Canelo?
Leo Seneca, thank you, Al Heyman. You gave me the best life of my life. Without you, I don't know where I'll be at.
Yeah, man.
But it's crazy, man.
It is crazy. So YouTube Nation, go ahead, subscribe, hit the like button, subscribe, and you know, let's get some dialogue going. You know, until next time, we're signing out.